welcome. So since I posted my video of my loose natural hair on TikTok, a lot of people actually asked how I combed my locks out. I don't have a lot of footage because I honestly did not think anyone would want to see that, but I did have this video of the night that I took out my last set of locks. That's my baby in the background. Yeah, baby. So this was my last four. It was actually 4 locks that I combined, so it was just 2 at the base. But first I would soak it in water. In my spray bottle I had warm water as well as olive oil, and then I would use this conditioner. It was the one that had the most slip for me. I got it at the beauty supply store. It was about $4, super cheap. I'll put the information in the description because I can't remember the name of the shampoo, of the conditioner, sorry. And then I would just use a fine teeth comb, which I know is most times a no-no, but I use that to detangle in a sense, or comb my locks out. And that was my last lock. I was so happy. So this is just a slow-mo of the motion. It's really simple. I just, like it sounds, combed my locks out. I did small sections at a time, make sure my hair had a lot of conditioner, although it doesn't look like that in this clip, as well as a lot of water, and then I would finger detangle down to the end and pull out any strands that were loose. There was a lot. I'll try to put a picture of how much hair actually came out. It was like a grocery bag full of hair. So that was just me finishing up with that lock, adding more water, making sure it's nice and soaked, and combing my locks out. This actually took me 5 weeks, 4 days. So at this point, my fingers were completely dead. I actually almost cut off the last 2 because I was just so done with combing them out. It was a lot of work, and my wrists, my fingers, everything just was dead. This one sped up a little bit. More conditioner. And finger detangle as much as possible. So yeah, that was it. I am done. I am done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. No more locks. No more locks. Well, except for this guy. But oh my gosh. Ooh. So late. So this is most of the hair that I lost. I put the comb next to it for reference. There's a lot of conditioner in it. This is a pretty thick layer. I had another bag that was maybe like a handful like this, but I threw that one away already. And this is one of those, well, we call it Bristol board, I don't know, cardboard papers that you do like a project or something on, so for reference and size. And that is all of my hair. Welcome to the end of this video. Or the beginning. I don't know. But I just thought about a few things that I did not talk about in my voiceover with the video of taking my locks out. So I'm gonna look down because I have it written down because my brain is poop since I had a baby. No, it was kind of poop before. No, it got worse after. Anywho, so a few questions that people have asked me, so figured I'll just add it in here. Number 1, How long have I had my locks for? I've had my locks for 7 years to the date. So the clips that you saw were on January 5th, and per Facebook, gotta love the Facebook memories, that was the day that I started my locks. So when I saw that memory on the 5th, I was like, okay, doesn't matter what happens today, I'm taking out my last lock, because I felt like that was like meant to be. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Baby started crying. So I felt like it was meant to be. And 7, I don't know, it seems like a number of completion or wholeness, for me at least. So I wanted to just finish taking my locks out on the 7th. So I did. So that was awesome. Let's see, how many locks did I have? A little bit of a long story. So I had about 120 locks initially when I put my locks in, and that's another thing. I put my locks in myself, I interlocked them, and I did it on loose natural hair that I was growing for about a year. So it wasn't too long, you know, it was maybe a year and a half. So it wasn't too long, so that kind of made it really short. Like there was such a long, weird, awkward phase. But anyway, so I had like 120, and I quickly realized that was way too much, especially for interlocking. And so I combined them. So then I had around 60. And then I combined some more. So there were some that were like 3, some that were still 2, and even up to earlier this year, I was still combining locks because I kind of think I was just really getting tired of them. So I wanted the maintenance to be a lot easier. So I just wanted them to be bigger, and as they got longer, they kind of got thinner, and I don't know. I loved my locks, but it was time. It was definitely time, which is weird because I thought I was gonna be just a dreadhead forever. I thought I was gonna have my locks forever, but you know, things change. They were great while they lasted, and yeah. Oh, so then poop brain again. So I had about I want to say I had maybe like 50. You know what? It probably was around 60, because in August I had been thinking about cutting my hair off, and I've been thinking about it for like a year before that, because I knew I was getting tired of the locks. So I kind of made a compromise with myself that I would cut and undercut. So I shaved off, I cut off 2 rows of my locks in the back, and I figured, it's kind of funny, but I figured if I didn't like it, I can regrow my hair a little bit and reattach. It sounds so stupid now. Reattach my locks that I cut off. But I think that was just me knowing that the end was near and trying to like compromise with myself and just make excuses, which I'm glad I delayed, because I would have cut all of my hair off, because those locks were pretty long. My longest lock was in the back there too. So I have an undercut, so that was 9 locks that I cut off in August. So it might have been just around, oh my gosh, such a long answer, but it was about 50 locks that I started with to start pulling out. How long did it take me? So I started on November 27th and I ended on January 5th. So it was 5 weeks and 4 days. A lot of those days I didn't take any locks out because just life got in the way. You know, like I said before, maybe I didn't. I'm a wife, I'm a mother. My daughter is now 10 months, so then she was 9 months, and you know, life is crazy. So some days I just wouldn't. When she would go down, I would like make dinner, clean up, and it was bed for me too. And then other days I would do like 3 locks, 2 or 3 locks. It took me 1 hour per lock. I saw other YouTubers who comb their locks out, and they actually cut the ends of their hair, or even cut up to halfway up their hair before combing them out, because they said they were losing that hair anyway. And this is the weird thing. So as I was combing my locks out, so I would start at the end, comb. I would get up to about here, and then all of that would just fall off because it was all dead here. And then I would go some more, and then more would fall off, but then a little bit would remain. And I kept doing that until I was done. So I kind of get the logic of cutting it, but I didn't want to do it. And I don't know if that contributed to the length of my hair now or not. You know, maybe it would have been the same length. I don't know, but I didn't want to cut my hair. I was like, I'm gonna comb this out. If I decided that this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. Although when I got to the middle, and actually the last day, I was like, if I just cut these off at the root, it's the middle of my head, nobody's gonna see it, because my hand was cramping. It was such a hard process, and no one helped me. I did every single one myself, so it was just my neck. Oh my god, my neck was a wreck, because just the angles, and it was crazy. Okay, how long were my locks? So I measured one of my locks, I think, and it was about 22 inches. And then when I recently measured my hair is about 24 inches in most places. So for some reason, I mean, maybe it makes sense, but to me it was just kind of like, I don't know. Because with the losing hair, I thought it would be shorter than, you know, the lock hair, but my hair is now longer than my locks were. Okay, so maintenance of my locks. I did have some of the pictures that I posted either online or someplace, maybe on TikTok. That's my new love, if you guys haven't noticed. But those were in August, when at that time I had not interlocked my hair for about 8 months, because I had a new baby and life everything was happening, and interlocking my hair honestly just was not a priority for me. I mean, it might sound weird, but it just wasn't. So my hair had grown out a lot. It was actually, they were what they call like married, so a lot of the locks were like stuck together, so I had to pop it. It was a mess. But usually what I did to maintain my locks was wash it. I washed my hair. So when it was shorter, I would wash it about every 3 days, which sounds insane, but my scalp is just corroded, which actually now it's been really happy since I've taken my locks out, which I don't know. But I would wash my hair about every 3 or 4 days. And then as my hair got longer and it took a lot longer to dry, I made it a week. Sometimes I would go 2 weeks, but that would be like if I'm just super busy. That's when I was working full time. I had a part-time job, like, you know, because with my locks, I can wash my hair and shower in 20 minutes and be done. And then I always put oil in my scalp. So I put coconut oil, olive oil. Those are 2 oils that I would use all the time. So I think the fact that I really did not manipulate my hair a lot when I was locked. I didn't retighten often. I didn't do styles. My scalp is so tender. It became tender when I had locks, but I just was never that person who wanted like precise pots or have it super neat. I kind of wanted my locks to be not freeform, but just I call more organic. So You know, if it was fuzzy at the roots, I loved it. And when I see people with fuzzy roots, like my cousin, her locks are amazing. And she posted a picture of her new growth, and I was like, oh my god, like it looks so good to me. And she was saying that she's like getting used to having it like that because her hair is always done. And I've never been that person. So I think that actually helped my hair to grow to the length it's at now, because I just clean it, oil it, clean it, oil it, clean it, oil it, into locks sometimes. That's just what I did. I think that is, I'm trying to think if there's any other questions. That's everything I wrote down. But yeah, I think that's probably it. If you guys have questions, definitely ask. I answered every question. I mean, I have the time to. It's not like I'm getting 100. You know, I have the time to. So ask questions. This is my first hairstyle. I don't know, I always do that to my scalp in videos. I'm still getting used to having loose hair, so, and being able to do that. So this is my first style. This is a twist out. I took it out earlier today. Kind of cool. Hopefully the pictures come out well. But when I was pregnant, I had a 3D ultrasound, and with that package came a photo shoot. So almost a year later, we went and did the photo shoot today, so that was cool. We're gonna have another photo shoot with our photographer. She's been with us since our wedding. Anyway, but this is my first hairstyle since combing out my locks. So yeah, it was really nice to have my hair just out. So I'll do a little spin. And also, in all my other videos, I had this part going all the way down. I don't know why I chose to put I don't know, it was just stiff like that, but the part is mostly gone now. But anyway, so this is down a little bit. This is my hair today. See it pretty well. It's kind of thick in the roots, but I like it like that. And yeah, super light. It's weird that it's so light. And there's Stella. I'm actually so happy I kept this lock. Oh, that's a question I got. Why did I keep this lock? It's almost like a souvenir from this journey that I had been on with my locks, with my hair. I do feel that, it's gonna sound super hippie, but like your hair holds energy. So like releasing my locks, it feels, feels so much lighter, and it feels like a new beginning and all of that good stuff. But I like this reminder of the past 7 years. And some practical things, it's kind of cool to wrap it around the rest of my hair when I don't have a hair tie. And it would be nice to see like how long it grows in comparison to my loose natural hair. So yeah, I kind of like her, and I call her Stella because I feel like I'm getting my groove back. Maybe I'll cut that out, but whatever. Yeah, that's why her name is Stella. But yeah. Oh, and earrings available on my Etsy shop. So cute. I love those. So that is it. Like I said before, if you have any questions, please ask, message, comment, do all that good stuff. Come back if you want to. If you don't, have a nice life. I don't know. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.